It's gonna be a quick little video. This is over there, Gary Russell and Devon Haney situation that's been going on. Apparently, they've locked it in, so they're gonna be fighting. I haven't seen anything that says it's officially done, but it looks like it is. Gary Russell's been campaigning for the last year and a half, year. He's been calling out a lot of boxers, mainly Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford and them got history back when they was amateurs or whatnot, and he popped Terrence across the jaw, and Terrence Crawford, they explained both of their sides, and Gary Russell didn't like the way Terrence was talking down and said, you know what, bud, I'll fight you for crumbs, because I just want to put my hands on you, sucker. Terrence Crawford, he's not taking him seriously. He said he's too small. Uh, he's fighting at the 135 weight limit, and he's showing videos of him weighing 143. You're still too small for 147. You got to at least be walking around at least 150 something, 160 something, so you can make weight. I just think he's too small. I think he was just trying to show Terrence Crawford, and he said it that I just want to beat you. I just want to kick your butt, pretty much. I just want to put hands on you, sir, and I'll do it for the low. Terrence Crawford's wasn't answering the call. I guess he had other things shaking. He's not taking Gary seriously. So apparently he's about to fight Brook, or close to getting a done deal with Kell Brook. Meanwhile, I don't know how Gary Russell and Devon Haney started going back and forth, but Gary Russell's been calling out Lomachenko, Haney, and Gervonta Davis, saying all these dudes need to grow some nuts. They need to fight them. So Gary Russell's been campaigning on videos. He's putting his face out so the fans can see it. They hear him talking trash, and they like, man, he's talking trash. What y'all gonna do? Pretty much. Devon Haney said, you know what? I'll fight you for the 1 point. The crumbs you was gonna fight Terrence Crawford for, fight me for those crumbs. 1.5. Gary Russell said, I'm not gonna fight you for no 1.5. With Terrence, that was personal. With you, it's business. I'll fight you for the 2. So he's like, nah. As you can see right here, Devon Haney saying Gary Russell's overpricing himself. Explains why Duck family fits the bill. Gary Russell's a part of a big family, and a lot of fighters has been ducking, so they all related. So Gary Russell says, you know what? I'll fight you for that 1.5. Send the contract, chump. Haney and them send the contract, and apparently they had stipulations in the contract. Gary Russell didn't like it, so he was very vocal. Said, hey man, I told you I'm lowering my price from $2 million to 1.5. Now y'all gonna put all these stipulations in it. Only stipulation should be in there is a rematch clause. That's it. So Devon Haney sent over another contract and said no stipulation, just a rematch clause, 1.5. And so here we are. Haney saying he gonna beat all the cap out of Gary, saying he's capping for the public. Pretty much he's full of dookie. Interesting fight. I will give my take on the fight once I see that it is official. Gary Russell then talked his way into some fights. I think a lot of the fighters maybe need to go this route too. Show they want to fight people, man. I gotta give Gary kudos for whether he's gonna win or lose, that he's even trying to fight these guys. I mean, he got somewhat of a name. It ain't not in no welterweight or nothing like that, but the lower weight classes, man. You got Gervonta Davis sitting there, rematch with Lomachenko. I mean, we'll see, man. We will see. But anyway, we'll see what's gonna happen.